Well, gang, here we are, another fine day here in the Woodyard. Welcome back to Wood Times in the 207. Been pretty foggy today, this morning so far anyway, and been doing a lot of cleanup. Had to do a lot of cleanup around the sawmill, had to do some other cleanup, try to keep the mess cleaned up. There's no end to it, I tell you, doing this kind of work. There's always a mess to clean up. But been going through a ton of wood at a roadside stand and kind of running low on good dry ready to go hardwood, so just grabbed a bunch of this wood you saw in the beginning with the tractor and the Sundown GR40 grapple. Stuff's been baking in the sun all summer. It's a bunch of maple that a lot of the bark's stripped off and some ash. I think I'm going to split that up into a IBC crate or two and see how close we are, ready to burn. We're going to need some more wood, I think, in the next few weeks for the roadside stand. I'll bring the super splitter over in a few minutes and we'll get some of it split up, and I'll put the moisture meter to it. And just kind of curious what we might get for readings on that, see how good and dry it is. I think it'll probably be okay, or be okay after it sits out for a few days anyway, once it's broken open. But we'll get some of that broken up and see what we've got. I gotta say, I don't know if I've given any reports. Sometimes I repeat myself, sometimes I forget, but really happy with the new tractor, the TYM 570 T574 hydrostatic cab tractor. Scott's Recreation really helped us out with our trade and worked out great, and it's working out just like I hoped it would. A lot easier for what we do with the hydrostatic, but really happy with it. Just wanted to give you a little update there, and I'll get the wood splitter dragged over and we'll do a little bit of splitting and put the moisture meter to it and see what that looks like. Well, gang, there you have it. I'm not going to bore you to death watching me split wood. You've watched me do that before. I did split some. You could hear how it sounds good and dry. I set some pieces out here that will turn on the moisture meter and check it out. The moisture meter I have is a general MMD4E. I've used some other ones in the past, but this is the only one that I own. Turn it on. Got some pieces of maple, some ash. This maple here. It's reading about 21%, and it's right in the center there. A little over 18 at the outside. Got some ash here. 22 there. Got some, I thought this stuff here with the bark off it, I thought it was maple, but it's actually hornbeam. And that's reading right around 14%. A little more right in the center there. But I think a few days of drying time should be pretty good. I don't know if you could hear that hornbeam as it was going through the wood splitter, but it's really stringy, really crispy sounding. There's a guy here in the state of Maine somewhere, got his contact info somewhere, that buys hornbeam for saw logs if you can get any diameter to it. State website, I think, says most of the time it doesn't go much bigger than about 7 inches, but I've had some quite a lot bigger here, and the bigger it is, the harder it is to split sometimes. Makes the super split grunt a little bit, but got a couple of the bigger pieces of ash and some hornbeam over here on the ground too. Check that out. This ash here. I see it. Yeah, it's all kind of in the 20, 21, something like that. This maple, that was an end piece. It's around 20, I guess. This hornbeam, you can see how stringy that is. That was on the end as well. It's about 18. So I think we give this stuff a few days. Probably use it next week. I think it'll be fine for our roadside stand hardwood bundles. Like I said, the stuff's been selling like crazy, so I don't know if it's the campfire people or if it's people just buying small amounts to use at home, but definitely appreciate all the new subscribers. I think we're going to call this one done for today, but thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe, hit the like button, and we'll see you on the next one.